It is hour 31 of 36 hours, and we are the Tour of Love. We are in the home stretch. And the next 6 hours, well, let me guarantee you this. It is going to be 6 hours worth of programming that I believe you will truly be entertained, you will be educated, and most of all, you will be inspired to know that what we are doing is making a difference. So, are you ready? Let's do this. We are on the Tour of Love.
This is a Tour of Love, an international event, 36 hours streaming live on the E360 TV platform, beaming the vibe of love around the world to audiences of all ages, all nations, with the intention of changing the way cancer is done. This is the CB4L Buddies Network, and we are healing through connections. So get on the bus, get ready, and let's welcome the Tour of Love.
We have a Tour of Love going on, and may I say,
Hey.
I'm excited about this hour. May I just welcome you all to the last, well, let's just say 31 hours of 36 hours. Very excited about it and what we are doing.
Life is so fragile, and we're constantly reminded just how fragile life can be, especially when we or a loved one is told we have cancer. Our dearest friends and family there to support us. As a cancer survivor myself, I can tell you, we still feel very alone in this journey.
There's a study that's been shown that patients who are socially isolated have a worse prognosis, have a worse outcome than patients who are socially interconnected.
Buddies for Life is a non-profit cancer support group for those whose life has been impacted by cancer. We'll match you with the perfect buddy. Humor, hope, heart, and hugs.
Humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love.
We're offering you a free membership, so please sign up today. Share this with your friends and family, and support this community in every way you can. No one should face cancer alone.
I am a Chemo buddy for life.
We are a Buddies Network.
No one does cancer alone.
Be a buddy.
And we are all here for you as a community of love.
We are Chemo Buddies for Life.
And if you've heard 3 words, you have cancer, for yourself or someone else, you belong with us at Chemo Buddies for Life.
Healing through connections.
and I want to inspire people that have challenges just like me, because I'm on the tour of love, baby.
Kelly Reef, and this is my groovy nephew,
Cameron.
And we are the frequency of love. And we're here to bring it to you on the Tour of Love, baby. Woo!
Hi, my name is Caroline Brown Barrison, and I'm a Senior Ambassador for Chemo Buddies for Life. How I got connected with the Chemo Buddies is I was in a community group called Happiness Program, and I met Sharon Nicholas Ward there. She was my friend, and we used to have coffee every morning, and we used to throw emojis back and forth for laughter, and that's how we'd get through our morning. And we'd have 3 or 4 coffees a day. And then I met Tamara Hunter on one of her lives one day, and she had mentioned that one of her buddies had passed away and gained her wings, and that was Sharon Nicholas Ward. I did not know that she had passed. I really miss my buddy. She was a great companion for our morning coffee. And now I am a Senior Ambassador for Chemo Buddies for Life. This is my 2nd year doing the Tour of Love Give-a-thon. And I am so grateful and thankful for being a part of this community. So thank you all for having me. Love you. Talk to you soon.
What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi. Why don't crabs donate to charity? Because they're shellfish. Cosmetic surgery used to be so taboo, but now with Botox, nobody raises an eyebrow. Why do you tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
I want to thank your whole staff, Sam. I know this is a lot to put on, and they're so incredible, and they are thinking like 3 steps ahead of all of us. So I just want to thank Barbara. I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank just everybody, Carol. They've all been really helpful in the last few days, and I really see what.
And I'm gonna make one correction on that. They're not my staff. They are all volunteers, and we have the best volunteers in the world, and they are all top notch. And I'm lucky and humbled by them every day. And the thing about this amazing group of individuals is that they make me look good. And so, I appreciate them too, because you know what? They pull things together, and they're doing it all out of, again, love. And I want them to be honored for the amazing volunteers that they are, because each and every one of them, they're business owners. They are people that have major responsibilities out there in other areas, and they are top of their fields, and yet they've come together as in serving and in service, because we all believe in what we're doing here, the Tour of Love. And we're right now in the 31st hour of 36 hours, and
what is that like, being a part of, like, being on the 31st hour and being a part of all this greatness and all these incredible people, like over the past 30 hours, you said? That's an incredible
I'm on my 31st hour of live, and I'm not the only one. Barbara has been in this studio with me the full time. Aaron's been either in the studio, on the phone, on a computer, taking care of this, doing that. We've had Aaron, we've had Helene, we've had Carol, we've had Kim O'Neill. Kim O'Neill was through the night.
Every day can be a new day, regardless of what's happening around you, when you know and fully embrace how amazing you have always been.
Hi, my name is Kim O'Neill.
I help heart-centered professionals who are amazing at what they do be able to confidently and authentically express that about themselves in interviews and everyday life. I support the Chemo Buddies for Life mission as they uplift and help each other in moving through and beyond cancer. It's a big world out there, and it's waiting just for you. Every day is a new day, and it's your time to rise and shine.
In today's world, we keep hearing this, and I want to just make this very clear, guys. What it is like is, in today's world, December the 1st, 2020, it gives me the most hope. Because you see, when you have people like these people that I've been working with, they show up, and they show up because they have it in their heart to show up. They don't have to show up. And many times they're sacrificing other things because they believe in the mission. And what is it like? It's humbling. It's humbling to see that these people have the heart and the soul and the moxie and the, stick-to-itness and the commitment and the integrity. Because if they say they're going to do something, this team does.
Cederquist, who is really a cool guy. He's been on the HGTV and Flip or Flop and HGTV Home Edition a couple times, Stream Makeover. Really been through it at the same time, and he's struggled from addiction, and he's okay with me saying that because he has a brand new best-selling book that talks about really what happens when you're addicted to something other than love and energy and all this wonderful stuff out there. But like when you get addicted to drugs and it consumes your life and ends up taking your family away and everything else with it, and you do time, and then you see the other side, and you're able to rise again and be back on HGTV and triumph and thrive and realize that every day is going to be a day do something for everybody else in the world and to make a difference. And that's his life is of service, and his life is of meaning and giving back and doing some really positive things for the world now.
Are your heart and soul living on a dead-end street? Limited choices hammering you down. Situations leading you to a place of no return. Stop. Grab a pencil. Open this book. Get out alive.
So I think that's meaningful for a few reasons, Steve, because, you know, get out and live, you know, can mean a few things, you know, being that you've now been through your you know, horrific situation that happened to happen in your life, and now you've seen the other side and you're able to give back and be of service. You're living your life and you're in the community and you're helping others. I think that's, you know, really a testament to who you are, and you know, that you've been able to overcome things in your life and talk about it and share the vulnerability and the pain and in your story as well is really important to the world. So thanks for being here. Is there anything you want to say about the process in the book? And I think it also is really key to like what Tamara stands for and Chemo Buddies about, you know, get out and live your life. And, you know, without further ado, if Steve wants to say anything, we'd love to give you the floor to do so.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me on. It's quite a privilege and an honor. Thank you. Thank you both. It means a lot to me. You know, I just think the book really speaks for itself, and Get Out Alive. And I listen to Shaz Khan a lot. He's a Gold Coast influencer that I listen to a lot. And, you know, one of the things that I think that was an influence on me writing the book and wanting to do this was, you know, watching a video that he does about how to love people for who they are. And I think that what a lot of times, and I think what we're missing in this world today is just loving people for who they are and being a helper. I think that that's being lost in translation so much by people. And it's really sad to see. So a lot of the people that come to me and we talk about in the book, we have a lot of, you know, work scenarios that we can work in the book. And what I like about working with people is I like seeing the change in their mindset, you know, changing from, you know, being, you know, like, oh my gosh, woe is me, poor me, to being like, hey, you know what, I woke up with the two greatest gifts, and those are my eyes, and they're open, and, you know, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be a better version of myself today.
Wow.
So so I guess I just take that to advantage. And, you know, I have a recent friend who's just, you know, in her last battles of breast cancer. And, you know, we do our affirmations every morning in our IMs, and she'll call me and we'll do them, and I'll send her videos. And because, you know, she went through a really dark time and dark space. And I know, I mean, someone who's been there and done that for an extended period of time, it's good to be reminded, good to get with yourself, as I call them, you know, basically a buggy buddy, somebody who's just going to bug you to be a better version of yourself.
I like that.
Well,
we
you know what?
We have patient buddies and we have support buddies, but we haven't had any bug you buddies. I don't like that. I like that one.
One too. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing, and we're making lots of crossroads. The book has been received really well. We've got #1 bestseller now in three different times.
Congratulations.
Categories. Thank you. So it's good. And, I want to put this book in as many hands as possible. And, and I know that I'm a little impatient because I talked to like my publicist, my publisher. I'm like, when am I going to, get out and get some speaking? And she says, after COVID, so I've got a great invite already with Orange Coast College and with Newport Mesa Unified School District when we get back back to normal here in the next few months. I'm encouraged by all of the new vaccine news today and all the seeing them being loaded on all the airplanes and, or jets, I should say, and being shipped all over the world and the country. It's really, honestly, been more encouraged today about this with Remedy. So I think it's going to be great.
Well, I want to invite you if you'd like to come on. I have a show called Service Hero Show. It's a little one on E360 TV, and love to have you on and talk about your story. And sometimes so we can make that happen if you'd like. And because I love what Mikey was saying about how you are coming and sharing what it is and who you are and what it's all about. And then you had me with the buggy buddy or bucket, because really when someone that is willing to be there for someone, because that's what this is all about. Tour of Love is support people that are affected by cancer, and quite honestly, too many people give up on those that are affected by cancer. And for someone to show that kind of unconditional love for a friend or a family member, or, someone that's close to you. And sometimes that love is maybe a little bit of that tough love, but, you brought it through with some humor, and that's big for us because we say humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love. And so that humor is that very first part, and so, hey, you're going to show it with humor and then be there for your friend.
I think that's also a full circle moment for all of us because we all kind of met the same night at an event in Dana Point or,
the red carpet event. Yeah.
Cool that, we're all here, at the same time.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that was last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Or
yeah.
A year and a half ago, yeah.
It's been that long? Wow. Time flies.
Yeah, when was it? Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah.
2 years, at Christmas time, 2 years ago.
I just know I haven't aged since that time.
I know, me either.
No, I've been, plateauing,
Yeah, hey, if they call it a pandemic, doesn't everything stay, okay, time out. Okay.
Well, we didn't get to celebrate our birthdays, so I figured, we didn't get to celebrate, so we're good. We kind of stopped,
I love it. Well, thank you.
Great publicist, so I want to thank Kelly Bennett for all she's done in your life as well in my life. So I just wanted to mention her. She's doing quite a great job for a lot of people today. So just want to give her kudos there. But
I love her.
David, do you want to say anything? Is there anything that you I know you're also partnering in business with Lauren and what else you're doing during this time? I know we're all wanting to know what your next project is since you're so good at almost everything you put your hand.
Lauren
Lawless.
Yeah.
I've got we're doing a few things. We bought a food truck down in San Diego. And so she mainly runs that. I'm just more of a financial partner with her, but I had a broader version and vision of that where I'm curating a show around the truck.
Oh, wow.
More about just because how right now we're doing what we're doing. Normally we'd be in studio, we would be face to face, we'd have real conversations. And that's kind of what I want to do is I'm going to make it obviously social distancing, but I'm creating a show that's going to be social distancing in effect, but actual movers and changers. And the show is curated around people who the first half is going to be people who come on and they say, oh yeah, I'm doing this because I'm helping homeless animals. So I put their feet in the fire and, with the writing that I'm doing with the show. and I put the feet to the fire and say, oh, cool. Well, let's go do that now. So the first hour of the show is walk the walk. Walk the walk. And then the last hour is talk the talk. Let's get out there and let's make it happen. And I think that that's so needed, right now. I think we're everybody's stuck in just this little bubble, and we need to kind of get out. So I'm doing that. And I've got a couple other shows that are in development right now. And I've also got my design and construction business that actually pays for all my philanthropical, wonderful ideas I have. So I do that, and that's in San Diego. And that's with Simply Stunning Spaces in San Diego, and with my company in Huntington, Steve Cederquist Designs.
And that knows you have that bowl in the background.
I do. Yeah. See, that's my bowl.
If you want to tell, I told us in my last summit, but I think it has an important message with it too.
It does. You want to know what it means?
Go for it. Yeah, tell us.
It means what it means is I turn around every morning and I realize you can live your life two ways. You can live your life by being the matador. The matador is somebody who just dances around the bowl and turns his back and does the little thing and cape. Or you can actually man up and do what you're supposed to do and turn around and grab the bull by the horns every morning and deal with life on life's terms.
That's good. I like that.
That's my motivation every morning.
And you can see, you can see it,
I can put my head like this and it looks like I have horns. See?
Yeah, well, yeah, but the way you've got the horns and everything, it makes it like, okay, yeah, take it by the, that's good.
Yeah, grab it. Grab life by the horns. I find
absolutely.
I found when I first started doing that, why I even wrote this book was because of that reason. I just so many people, tomorrow. It's like, why not today? Why not? Just let's do this. Let's just, it's like what is it? Like Red said in Shawshank Redemption, get busy living or get busy dying.
And I want to say thank you for joining us. And how can we support you?
Yeah.
All cash donations are accepted. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. I love it. Hey, I'll use that line too.
No, you know what? I look at this. I have a few different ways of looking at it. The book, I tell people all the time, if this book, if you look at it, if you look me up online and you see it and it's something you need and you can't afford it, hit me up. Just email me. I'm so easy to find. Steve Cederquist at Instagram, Facebook. Actually my email is steve.cederquist@gmail.
There you go.
I try to keep it simple so I don't forget. And so with that being said, if somebody resonates the book and if it's something they need, I'll gladly send them a digital version of the book. And then if they want to talk, email me. I get questions all the time. People hit me up, like, hey, I'm going through this. What do you think? What would you do in this situation? And I'm always willing to, give advice because just, it's just my ideas of what I think you should do. And not to say they're always right, but I just look at things a little simply, and I kind of think of it like, be kind to everyone, and I know that the world is just in a bad, angry place right now, especially like a few weeks ago after the election. And I just look at it like, it's time to, let's be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So let's try to work collectively and figure out what we can do to work together. It is what it is. Whether you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Bottom line is, we need to figure it out, work together. We got, we're humans. We're all in this together. I don't care what color you are, what nationality. Nothing matters. We all bleed the same, every one of us. And we all just need to love each other and be a helper and just want to give back and make this place a better place to live and just be a better human.
I love it. Well, the tour of love. And I just want to clarify because, having a community of people that are affected by cancer, they very well may take you up on that digital book offer, because many of them are really working on their mindset and working through anything that might be blocking them from being able to heal. And heal is important, and sometimes you need to work through those different things, and there might be some of those that would be very interested in that. And but yeah, if they're in treatment, some are having, some of the financial issues. And so that would be something that they may contact you on that. I just want to make sure that
That's
is a good.
No, that's all good. I remember
Okay.
being, I sat with my friend, and I sat with my sister before. My sister passed away 2 years ago. Hence the name of the book, Get Out Alive. There's a long story behind that. But I sat with her in her chemo rooms,
Okay.
and her, and I just have such a passion for people that are fighters. It's like that fight song. It's just.
I love it. That's my theme song. I love that song. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think everybody, no matter whether it be cancer, whether it be drug addiction, wherever you're at, you need to fight. You need to fight to want to get better and want to better life for yourself.
Yep. I love it. You were awesome. I'm so glad we had this 2-year reunion.
Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate you guys having me back on. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I'm very humbled.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I am serious. If you would like to come on to the Service Hero show sometime, it's a fun show, and it does have a decent. So we'll work it out. Mikey, you'll give me his, and then we'll work it out. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific.
Okay, cool. Sounds great. I'd love to. Love to be of service.
Well, thank you, and we'll talk about your book. Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys. All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you again.
And being a part of the Tour of Love.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and it's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go.
My dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay.
La-da-dee, la-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-doo, ba-doo, doo, doo, ba-doo, 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 be-doo, be-doo, dee-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo, doo-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo, doo-doo, doo, ba-doo, 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 doo, doo, ba-doo, doo-doo, la-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone, the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go.
Love is here to stay. Together, we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay.
So, darling, my husband may be lazy, but he does afford me all the most modern conveniences.
Oh, yes.
So, today, I can be curly, and tomorrow, I can be straight.
Little pore opening.
Oh, I do see.
Open those pores. Open, open. Oh, I feel so open.
Extravagant, darling. You're going to ascend before my very eyes. Don't get too open down there in Malibu.
No, I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep forgetting things.
Oh, no. Well, how long have you had this problem?
I'm sorry, what problem?
It's all right, darling. It's okay, darling. I'll tell you later.
My cancer journey started in 2017 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had a lumpectomy in November 2017 with 2 lymph nodes that were taken out with some micrometastasis. I completed over 30 radiation treatments to the breast and to the neck region. And then I also completed 6 chemotherapies with the Taxotere and Cytoxan. Started doing post-treatment of tamoxifen and thought I was done with my cancer journey, or I was hopeful that I was done with my cancer journey, until this year when I started, I was a nurse working in public health during the COVID crisis. I was doing testing and I was doing case management for positive patients, as well as doing contact tracing like we hear about in the news. And everything had shut down about mid-March. And one morning I woke up and my left hip hurt, and it got progressively worse and worse. And so although I don't physically have breast cancer in my breast, the breast cancer spread to my left hip and also spread to my liver. And so I lost the ability to walk. I was in agonizing pain and completely unable to walk. Worked hard to stay positive, to take life one day at a time, because I didn't know if I was ever going to walk again. I didn't know if I was going to live. At that point, the doctors said maybe 2 to 5 years of life. So I've had to do a lot of internalizing and thinking and planning and determining, how am I going to live my life? Am I going to live my life in the present? Am I going to look towards the future? Am I able to make plans for the future? And although I am living my life one day at a time, I am optimistic and I look forward to living for the future and making plans for the future. And that's where Chemo Buddies has come in and been so helpful during this whole time, where I can meet up and talk with people who are going through similar battles, similar struggles, similar diagnosis, or maybe it's a completely different diagnosis. I'm able to meet and talk to people who have been through this journey, who are going through this journey, who will go through this journey, and talk to them where they're at. We have good days, we have not so good days. And just being able to come to a safe zone at Chemo Buddies and talk to people and be there for people and love people where they're at, and realize that every day is special, to be cherished, and go from there. Not all of us have great outcomes with cancer, but we can still choose how we battle cancer. And I love Chemo Buddies because they help me each day feel loved, supported, nurtured. I've met a whole bunch of new friends. And when I'm having a rough day, I can reach out to a Chemo Buddy, one of the partners, and just tell them, I am having a rough day, here's what happened, and they nurture and love me, despite myself. So I'm incredibly appreciative. I'm incredibly eager to battle this hip cancer and this liver cancer. I've been incredibly blessed during this process by my friends, my family, my church, by chemo buddies. And at this point, I am starting to be able to walk. I am going through physical therapy twice a week. It's a journey. Every day is a journey. Every day is a process. Every day we make choices for how we're going to live our life. And I choose to be positive. I choose to love others. And I choose to love others through this process. And I'm just incredibly thankful to Chemo Buddies for allowing me to be nurtured and for me to nurture others through this journey. Thank you so very much. And I look forward to working with Chemo Buddies for life.
Hello, my name is Tamara Hunter, and I want to welcome you to Chemo Buddies for Life. We believe in healing through connections, and in fact, we believe it so much. I am out here in nature right now, connecting, because we also believe in healing through nature. You will be taking a journey with us, like this river here, and in this journey, you're going to be connecting not only with other buddies, you'll be connecting with yourself. We have the celebration journal, and we are going to make sure that you have one of your own. You will have an opportunity with our community to connect with yourself. Also, within the journey that you're going to be taking with us, you'll have an opportunity to create your own profile. In it, you'll be either announcing that you have heard 3 words our community has heard. You have cancer, either for yourself or for someone that you love. I'm holding these purple flowers because, you know, purple represents many things in nature. First of all, it's beautiful. It represents a higher frequency, and Chemo Buddies for Life, year 2020, we declared it to be the year of love. We believe in the frequency of love. We also know that purple is the universal cancer color. So when you declare on your profile what cancer you've been associated with, you can either decide to tell us which one or go with the purple, universal. Also, you know, as I'm standing here looking at this beautiful view, it makes me think of the fact that we are community. We are building a worldwide community. And it's like this river that I'm staring down at. You know, when you think of a river, it comes from a variety of different areas. There may be snow that's melted. There may be different creeks that have come together, and then it goes on its journey just like down this way. It has a fork in the road, a fork in the river. So does our website. Our website, as you get to know it, as you get to know the community, you're going to find that you can have a buddy of your own, or you can fork in the road and you can decide to go off into the community, of which we have so many things to offer for you. So the bottom line is this, is get to be a part of like this community river, like the river that's come together from all different areas. We are bringing people from the United States, from Canada, from Europe, from Asia, from Africa, from all areas of the world. We are a global family, and we welcome you. So come and join us. Be a part of the community. Get involved. We're going to help you through every single step of the way. I am glad that you have found us. So now, let us get you to be a part of our community. We are healing through connections. We are healing through buddies. Welcome.